Welcome back, guys, to the MFL today, episode number 5, week 4 recap and week 5 preview. And so let's get into the week 4 recap. Rainsburg lost to Krypton 28-23. Springfield survived JT City 35-27. Newman routed Grand City 70-0 in the biggest blowout in MFL history. And then Mindbake took care of Snowington at home 56-24. Really no interesting statistics from this week. Grand City threw 2 interceptions, both were pick sixes. I think that would be the most interesting thing. Mindbake did run for 249 yards and 7 touchdowns, so that's always something. Newman threw for 296 and 8 touchdowns. That was about the extent of the interesting statistics. The games were actually pretty good. Rainsburg and Krypton came down to truly the final play of the game. JT City, Springfield. JT City had an interesting strategy of using all their go forwards and onside kicks early on in the ball game. It almost worked out, but the comeback was just too little or too late. I don't know what to say about Grand City. There's been bad performances in the MFL, but that might have been the worst by a team. And then, Snowington played one of the best games of the season so far, but Mindbake just played even better. Mindbake is red hot. They're on a 3-game winning streak, I believe, after losing week 1 in Rainsburg, disappointingly 37-30. Here are the rankings. Newman remains number 1. Mindbake 2, Krypton 3, Springfield 4, Rainsburg 5, JTC 6, Snowington 7, and Grand City 8. That should be 0-4, not -4. And I'm not going to show you guys the stats, right? The total stats, because they're all jumped up. Because we've had, Tao Mindbake has actually finished their season. And the Newman's, Krypton and Rainsburg and Snowington have played like one more game than everybody else. So just right now it is kind of a mess. So we're trying to work on that. In the conference standings, so right now for the playoffs. Okay, I messed up the headers on that. This should actually be the Power 8 conference, so I'm actually going to just be a great YouTuber. Sorry, it is late at night. Trying to get these out. I've been kind of procrastinating all day. Okay, there we go. So, the Power 8 conference standings. Newman right now is the 1 seed, Springfield the 2 seed, JTC the 3 seed, Grand City the 4 seed, and over into the Redstone, same as last week. Mindbake, Krypton, Rainsburg in the playoffs right now. Snowington right now out of the playoff picture. They could easily get back with a win. And then our week 5 games, Rainsburg at Mindbake should be interesting. Newman at Springfield should be interesting. I believe all these games are rematches. The Rainsburg and Mindbake game and Newman and Springfield game should be pretty good games. Mindbake's red hot, but Rainsburg has been able to slow them down in recent seasons. Newman and Springfield. Springfield has always been a tough place for Newman to play, actually. You guys missed it when we actually played this season. When we played the original season 13, Newman actually went into Springfield and got beat in overtime. So hopefully we can see another great game between these two teams after what they gave us in week 1. Snowington and Krypton. Krypton remains as good as always. Snowington has been getting better. Hopefully we can see maybe that game come down to the wire. I do not know. And then Grand City or JT City. This game is actually going to be pretty big, because if Grand City wins, they would actually take the tiebreaker. Because there was only 1-0 in the first game, so if they win, they would likely take the tiebreaker. Well, if they win, they will, even if they win by 1, because it's the only game, so winner takes the tiebreaker. So that could be big, and that would actually bump Grand City into the playoff picture heading into week 6. And yeah, I think that's it. Should be another great week of matchups. The rest of the season should be really good. Should be pretty interesting to see how the playoff pictures change. I will say we are in. Again, we've already finished my big season. Pretty interesting. And you guys will find out starting in week number 5. We will see you guys there. Adios.